Cocomelon deal gets the axe.
What did you say? What did you just say?
A lot of changes coming to Saturday Night Live.
Too much change.
Is Adam Goldberg a snob?
What a jerk.
And finally, who's got the best podcast in the world?
So what's your podcast about?
Hey there, welcome to the Celebrity Fan Stand, where we bring you the latest in entertainment news and stories throughout the week. First story, Cocomelon deal gets axed by Netflix. This is coming out of Variety. Cocomelon is out. Variety has confirmed that Netflix declined to renew its license with the children's nursery rhyme program, but it will find a new home on Disney+. Cocomelon joined Netflix in 2020 and will officially head to Disney+ in 2027. Netflix claims that viewership has declined almost 60% from 2023 to 2024.
Tastes like loss.
Nielsen also shows a significant dip in traffic. Cocomelon had once been a consistent draw for young viewers, but it failed to crack the top 10 in 2024, while in 2023 it ranked at number 5. Cocomelon Lane and Blippi will remain on Netflix, according to the streamer. Cocomelon Lane Season 1 gained more than 50 million views in 2024, which is more than any season of Cocomelon. Kids and family programming accounts for 15% of Netflix total viewers. Disney Plus, on the other hand, will complement its already solid lineup of children's shows with the addition of Cocomelon. Number 2, a lot of change at SNL next season. This is out of the Hollywood Reporter. Kenan Thompson is dropping hints that there's going to be a lot of change next season at Saturday Night Live in regards to the cast. Kenan, a longtime SNL cast member, spoke with Page Six. He called the historic 50th season ending bittersweet. Thompson said, "You want everyone to stay forever. Knowing that people may be making decisions this summer, it's always like you want your kids to stay young." Thompson, who has been with the show since season 29 in 2003, also shared that he has yet to sign a contract for the upcoming season. So there's a sign. Rumors have been swirling online of a cast shakeup. So far, nothing has been confirmed regarding SNL casting for the upcoming season 51. Number 3, headline, iconic Friends star almost turned down life-changing role and was rooting to hate the show because his ex starred in it. This is coming from FandomWire.com. NBC's Friends is one of the most beloved TV sitcoms that changed the trajectory of pop culture. American actor Adam Goldberg, known for playing Chandler Bing's eccentric roommate Eddie, was not thrilled about it at first. Adam Goldberg, known for working on different projects like A Beautiful Mind, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Zodiac, and one of my favorites, Dazed and Confused, Adam Goldberg had a memorable character on Friends. He was introduced in the second season, and his storyline stretched for over 3 episodes. Although he had an amazing job at playing this peculiar character in the iconic sitcom, he almost lost his chance to do it because of what he calls his own snobbish behavior. In an interview with The Independent, the actor revealed that he almost didn't audition for the part, calling himself a snob. He said, "You jump just when you fear the most." His initial hesitations about joining Friends quickly turned into one of the most memorable roles for him and his fans. And finally, who's got the best podcast in the world?
So what's your podcast about?
Well, let's take a look at the top 10. For all the podcast fans out there, this is the 10 best podcast of 2025 so far, according to the charts. So I'm going to read off the top 10. At number 1 is The Joe Rogan Experience. Number 2, Crime Junkie. Number 3, Anything Goes with Emma Chamberlain. Number 4, The Daily. Number 5, The Mel Robbins Podcast. Number 6, This Past Weekend with Theo Vaughn. Number 7, NPR Up First. Number 8, Armchair Expert. Number 9, Smartless. And number 10, The Sean Ryan Show. They break down the podcast into genre, and of course for the comedy genre, the Joe Rogan Experience is number 1 also, which I don't really agree with because he's not that funny. That is not a very comedic podcast. Maybe at one point, but not anymore. It sounds more like a disaster, and it's leaning too much. Comedy requires balance, and that is not balanced. And by the way, there are several comedic talents on this list of the top 10, which is very surprising. Theo Vaughn, who is, I guess, funnier than Rogan. Not impressive, but it's okay. At least he's a little more interesting. I'm surprised that Dax Shepard actually has this podcast on here, Armchair Expert. I don't know if you guys remember how he broke out into the scene. Like, he was an actor. He's been an actor for a long time. But one of his first gigs that he became known for was that show Punk'd by Ashton Kutcher. And if you were to look at that and then you see where he's at now, you would not imagine that is where he would end up. So that was very interesting. I think it's great. I think it's great. I think it's funny just because you saw the history. If you see his history, it's a surprise. I think Smartless is an interesting show. It's got a good sense of humor, and with 3 funny actors, smart actors. I probably listen to more podcasts that are not on this top 10 list than anything else. Wait, Don't Tell Me. I think that's great. That's a great one. Mr. Ballin podcast, storytelling. Although I am happy that I do not see any Tom Segura on this list or Bert Kreischer. They're horrible. That's like the worst. I don't know how long Tom Segura is going to be doing podcasts either, because now he's decided that he's an actor, and I think he's going to give up comedy. He'll go right back to it when he realizes that he's not going to get all the acting jobs he's anticipating. But let's be fair to Tom Segura. He does have a brand new show that just came out on Netflix. It's a sketch comedy show called Bad Thoughts. It's getting mixed reviews all around. So it's basically up for debate. We'll see what happens in the future with his acting. Apparently he has another movie lined up that he's going to be in. I don't think it's his movie, but he's going to be in the movie. As far as I can tell, as far as the information that I have so far, I'll try to get more details. But we'll see what happens. If you've seen Bad Thoughts, leave your comments. Let us know your thoughts on that. Are they bad thoughts? Or are you happy with the show? Let us know. I will say this. I'm happy that the top 10 podcasts in the world does not include Two Bears, One Cave or Your Mom's House. Turns out the cave is in your mom's house. But neither one of those are very good anymore. I'm not sure why people are so attracted to these podcasts. It's crazy, but they are. So that's an interesting thing. I think there's a great benefit in excluding Bert Kreischer from behind the microphone of a podcast. It's just kind of gotten sad and kind of tragic to listen to him now. I think he's turned into the Al Bundy and just keeps talking about his high school touchdown. And that will do it for this edition of Celebrity Fan Stand. Hey, that'll do it for Celebrity Fan Stand. If you enjoyed the show, get in the stands, hit subscribe.
So smash that subscribe button.
Join us here for more celebrity news. Thanks for listening.